and they've let him go a bit disorganised, but going to the lead in the early part of the race was Exposed for David Smith. It leads away out in front by about 12 metres. Sitting in second placing was Chuck Wagon. Further back through the field, Arno racing in third. Then we go back to Bold Law in fourth. Then we go back to He's a Presidente. Run eighth in the SA Cup last night. The winner was Guaranteed, driven by Gavin Lang. Further back through the field, back in second last placing, around 30 metres away, was Very Good, and back in last placing to the last horse there, Nail It. Into the front straight we come, leading the way, Exposed, sitting in second placing on the outside, just with its nose in the second placing spot, was Arno. Just on its inside now, getting in front of it was Chuck Wagon. Further back through the field was Bold Law. Then we've got a margin of about 30 metres away to He's a Presidente. Looks like it's going to be pulled up out of the event, and it will do so, and it will be. Racing just behind them, getting up along the inside, Nail It, and back in last placing, Very Good looks to be also pulled up out of the event. Leading the way, Exposed. Sitting in second placing behind the leader was Chuck Wagon. On the outside was Arno. Further back through the field was Bold Law. Then we got about a 80 to 100 metre gap away into second last placing with Nail It. Very Good. Looks to be pulled up out of the event, but is still going around, but it will be pulled up. And also pulled up was He's a Presidente. Leading the way, Exposed. Sitting behind the leader was Chuck Wagon. On the outside was Arno. Back in fourth placing, racing along the pegs, was Bold Law. Further back through the field to Nail It, and the other two horses pulled up out of the event. He's a Presidente and Andrew Very Good. Leading the way was Exposed. On the outside, facing the breeze, was Arno. Down to the inside was Chuck Wagon. And then we go back through the field. Bold Law looks to try and get into the 1 out 1 back position. Then we got about 80 metres away. Further back through the field to Nail It. The other two pulled up. 64 for the first half of the last mile. Exposed leads away 3 metres. On the outside was Arno. Down to the inside there, Chuck Wagon. Further back through the field, Bold Law. 480 metres to go, leading the way, Exposed. On the outside, 2 metres away, was Arno. Down to the inside, Chuck Wagon. Not going on well enough at this stage was Bold Law. Further back through the field, Nail It was about 80 metres away. 250 to go. Exposed leads the way. Waiting for the sprint lane was Chuck Wagon. It's not quite in its position. It's about 6 metres away. On the outside there was Arno, and back through the field was Bold Law. And then we went back to Nail It. With 100 metres to go, Exposed leads the way. On the outside was Arno, but Exposed is going to go down the line. Exposed beats Arno by 3 metres, about 12 metres away. In third placing was Chuck Wagon. Crossing the line now was Bold Law. And back in last placing was Nail It, pulled up out of the event. He's a Presidente and Very Good. Number 2, Exposed, David Smith. Number 3, Arno, Andrew Menz. Number 1, Chuck Wagon, Wayne Hill, 231. The mile was 2-3, mile 2-3. Last half in 59, and the margins were 3 by 8. 231. The mile in 2-3, last half in 59, and the margins were 3 by 8.